Hi Gemini, welcome to your April 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Gemini. This will not resonate with every Gemini that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Gemini, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Gemini. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Gemini and cross watchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Gemini, let's get this reading started. I will be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy as always, so if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right, so let's see what's happening for my Geminis in the month of April. And with this reading, Gemini, I am tuning into an energy that is in or around your energetic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now at this time. Whether you are single or you're taken, whether you're together with this person or apart, let's see whose energy is coming through for you and why they're coming in for your April reading. Tell me about this energy surrounding Gemini spirit. Oh, there we go. Awakening. Wow. Okay. Pretty profound. And it says someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. And, you know, I saw a baseball cap. I don't know if that will resonate with anyone. Someone quite often wears either the same baseball caps or kind of, you know, rotates them in and out. Just a message for someone out there of confirmation. But yeah, Gemini, I feel that someone has been going through a spiritual awakening because of the connection between the two of you. You know, I kind of get a feeling maybe some of you are in separation right now. And as they're in separation, they need to be kind of at a distance from you so they can fully evolve and become in alignment with what you need and want in a soulmate contract. I do feel that by no doubt this is a soulmate, and I'll tell you why. A lot of people get carried away with the idea that soulmates are, you know, the Disney fairy tale forever afters type of people that you meet that are romantic partners, and actually soulmates are a lot of different things, but mainly out of all the friends, parents, you know, coworkers even, and of course romantic partners. Soulmates are people that awaken you to a higher being, a higher perspective that will lead you on your life path to where you're supposed to go in life. They are meant to just guide you towards who you're meant to be. And it's through these profound awakenings that people become enlightened through the connections that are either romantic or platonic. But because this is a love reading, yeah, this is someone that you have or had feelings for very strongly. And if you are together with this person, I'm seeing really bold eyebrows as well. I think that they're slowly starting to realize the significance of what you two have. And this isn't something small at all. This isn't just a one-time thing. This isn't an overnight, you know, hit it or quit it type of situation. They're really starting to, it's almost like I feel like chakra openings, heart, and even like third eye, crown. Like you really are taking them through a spiritual awakening. And it's something that they have never experienced before. But it's because of you, Gemini. This has been unlocked within their consciousness. That's pretty amazing. Let's go ahead and get a card and see what they think about you right now and how they feel about you, what they want to say. You remind me of who I truly am. Whoa, you're unlocking their higher selves, Gemini. This is a spiritual connection, probably more so than any of the signs I have read thus far for April. Yeah, I feel that you are leading them to their purpose. And it's through this contract that you two have romantically that is making them more sure of what they want, who they want. And it's going to be you, Gemini. I mean, I don't even know. It feels so like even when you guys touch, there's a strong like tingle. There's a strong sensation. When you guys think about each other, that's when you get the call. That's when you get the text. It's almost telepathic between the two of you. The connection that you have, the energetic cord that you have, the spiritual cord. And I don't feel like this is something that could ever be broken or, eroded over time. I do feel that you guys will always have this bond with this person spiritually. This doesn't off the bat feel like anyone who mistreated you. This doesn't feel like anyone who abused you. If that's your case, I don't think this reading is for you and you can click out now. No, this feels more of you guys have just, over even the years or the months that you've met, it's just getting more solid, more certain. And it's almost surprising to you and this person about how much stronger this bond even grows between the two of you. And some of you may have known each other for a long time, almost like I'm seeing like since school, whether that's high school, even like middle school for some of you, not for everyone. I wouldn't be surprised if Six of Cups energy kind of comes out. And I don't feel this is your first union in this lifetime either. But let's go ahead and get the tarot out and dive deeper into this. And with the tarot, I'm going to ask, how do they feel about you right now in this moment? What do they think about you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection that they have with you currently? And what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to what they want for this to unfold, Gemini? What they really are hoping for and what they're afraid of. Okay, first I'm going to get all the cards out and then I'll show you what's coming on the table. Wow, yeah. Interesting placement with that card. Yeah. All right, Gemini. So bottom of the deck, we have the World card. So fixed energy, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Taurus, Scorpio, or Leo. Doesn't have to be the case. People just like to hear the astrological connotations with each card. So with the World card, a couple different things are popping up. You guys could come from different cultures, different backgrounds, different ethnicities, quite literally different parts of the world. I do feel that, like, for some of you guys, they definitely messaged you through Facebook in order to get in contact with you. For some, you guys could live in different parts of the world, long distance type of relationship here with the World card. But some of you, I kind of feel like either recently or what's about to happen by the end of April, they're wanting to be in a commitment with you. They want to evolve this connection with you. They feel so certain that it's with you that they want to have this relationship with, to be committed to you, to be bound to you. That's what they want, Gemini. And it's through the experiences that you guys have had. With the World card and with the Hierophant, which I'll get to in a second, you've really elevated their way of thinking. Some of you have like completely changed this person inside and out spiritually. And because of this leveling up that this connection has given them, Gemini, they realize that they can have it all and they want to have it all with you. Some of you may have taken a bath together or have been in a hot tub, maybe gone skinny dipping with this person. I'm kind of picking up on for someone out there. But yeah, I just feel they want the world with you now. There hasn't been a connection that has awakened them this much. You really do make them feel like, as long as I'm with Gemini, as long as Gemini is going to be a part of my life, I'll be okay. I feel like if you guys have started to date, you have been committed to one another, you have made it official, they're telling everyone about you. They're already posting on social media pictures of you two, of you guys hanging out on their stories. They want to show you off, Gemini, that they do have you. And others of you, this is what they're envisioning one day of you two having. If you're just starting to reconnect, if you're just starting to talk again. So let's get right into it. How they feel about you is the Knight of Swords. Gemini energy. Some of you could possibly be dealing with another Gemini or someone that has Gemini in their big three, Venus. Doesn't have to be the case. So yeah, they want to move things forward. They want to communicate, talk to you about what it is that you guys can have, what it is that you guys have affected in their lives. And they really want you all to themselves. They may even be a little bit territorial. They don't want anyone to think that there's a chance that they could get you under their wing, that they could swoop you up. And in that way, they could just be a little bit jealous if they see you get a little attention. They do kind of ask, well, who's that? And it doesn't feel toxic. I would let you know. It just feels so much like they already think that you guys are just so connected to one another that there can be no one to disrupt this. They don't want anyone to disrupt what you two have. Someone could have like a faux fur rug or carpet in their bedroom. And like at the foot of their bed, I'm kind of seeing for someone out there. Maybe it's a throw on the bed. But yeah, Gemini, I think that they feel like they're ready to move this forward. They're ready to have this conversation. Knight of Swords is fast moving, direct, blunt. And if they haven't been that way, they're going to be for sure by the end of April. I'm seeing black leather pants too for someone. Maybe that was what they wore one time you guys went out. But anyway, what they think about this connection is the Hierophant. So Taurus energy, Capricorn energy, they think they're ready to commit. They think they're ready to evolve this situation, to really not only just tell you everything that's in their heart and on their mind about this connection with you, but to actually implement it, to make it solid, to devote themselves to you. There's really no one else they have their eye on, Gemini. There's no one that could dissuade them, that could persuade them, that could seduce them. They're solidly focused on you. They also have thought of marrying you. Like what it would be like to marry you one day. They thought about it for sure with this card and the placement here. Maybe they're thinking of asking a proposal. Or, they're waiting for a proposal from you, whatever the situation is. But this is kind of correlating with the awakening card here, right, Gemini? Like you have really evolved them into someone that they want to be and someone that they are so happy in being. It's almost as if, like I said, this connection has changed them, changed their mindset, changed their feelings, changed how they see the world and how they want to be in this world. And I think, Gemini, that you in some way have changed their mind about what they can have in love. But they completely want to devote themselves to you. You have led them to this path where, I don't know, it's almost as if someone has thought about changing careers even. Because what they were trying to do or what they were trying to go for really wasn't their highest calling and divine purpose. And either through conversations, just being around your energy, it's almost shifted their consciousness of what it is they want to do. And maybe even for someone, it's like volunteering. Someone may do charity work, helping the community, inspiring and teaching the community. Someone could be a school teacher, perhaps. But they think about what it would be like to be with you. Totally, completely with you. What they like the most about you is the Fool card, and I kind of like this. Aries energy, Aquarius energy, Gemini, you just don't like to carry that much emotional baggage or weight. I'm not saying you don't have those bad days that everyone has, but there's something about you that picks yourself back up again a lot quicker than other people through disappointments, through regrets. Like, you kind of live by that saying, like, have no regrets type of thing. What happens is always meant to be. There's no such things as coincidences. You're a free spirit for sure. You're someone who's probably moved around a lot of different times through your life, like to different cities, different states, different countries, maybe even you lived abroad at one period in your life, perhaps. You always like to adventure, to experience, to explore. And they find that so attractive about you. You are who you are unapologetically, and you're free. That's how they view it. Of course, there's sometimes we get stresses in our life, but with you, you kind of just take it as what's happened has happened. I know I'm always going to be taken care of. I know I'm always going to be in good hands. Life is life, and we could either look at the glasses, half empty or half full. And I feel, Gemini, you're one of those people, whether it's taken you to get to this point or you've always been this way, you're the person that likes to look at the glass half full. You love being outdoors for some of you, going on hikes, going camping, spending time outside. That's something that you love to do for some of you, not all. But I think also with this position of this card here, of what they like the most about you, again, you've led them to this new path. You've led them to this new way of being through what the conversations you've had. You've pulled them out of their shell and you've made them feel more free in being who they are and what they want. I don't know, with this world card, someone could have came from like a really rigid background, like a strict religious culture type of thing. And Gemini, you kind of freed them from that, especially if they didn't have a great experience with it. And you know their story with that. You've kind of were like, why force yourself to be in this tight box that you don't fit in? And this is very specific, and of course it's not for everyone, so bear with me if it's not for you, but I almost feel like someone has helped the other person become comfortable with their sexuality and coming out and being who they are. Again, not for everyone. But they have a plan at, coming forward with some sort of offer that no longer is it in their mind of when's the right time, when I should do it, how should I do it. But each and every day, it feels more right to just do this and go for this. So at the end of April, I feel there's going to be a whole new beginning for the two of you. They want to put you on lock, Gemini. They want to put a ring on it, whatever you want to say. What they don't like about you is the High Priestess. Now, Scorpio had this card in their exact spread. So if you're dealing with a Scorpio, or if you have Scorpio in your chart, I suggest checking out the Scorpio reading to see if there's messages for you there. So I gotta say, for those who are dealing with someone that had more of a conservative, rigid background, there may be some judgments from their family members, from people in their lives about you taking them away from the wrong path by connecting more with the universe than what people tell you to do. Especially if you are, a healer, a light worker, you read cards, you connect with crystals. There are still some cultures, unfortunately, that still think, this is Satan work or, of the devil, when, truly the intentions are so different from that. Some of you may be dealing with that, and maybe they have to deal with the repercussions of that as well. But similar to Scorpio's reading, I feel, Gemini, that you are so intuitive. Some of you are psychic. You're gifted with profound spiritual gifts. And I'm not surprised that's why you kind of opened this person, you know, their chakras, especially their higher chakras, but you feel everything out. And in a way, they find you mysterious. And that kind of puzzles them, especially with how they feel with the Knight of Swords. This person usually figures things out. They're very rational. They're very quick-witted, but they can't figure you out as easily, Gemini. I feel with this energy, there's just a pull to you that always comes back, no matter what you guys have been through. There's always some reason why they go back to you, or why they always think of you, even when they don't want to. I don't know why it's coming out like that. I wonder for some of you, especially with 2 Knights here, if this has been an on and off thing for so long. What they like the most about this connection, Gemini, is the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, I mean, when they feel like they're with you, they feel like a whole release of stress, of burdens. Being around you kind of uplifts them, excites them. The passion between the two of you is amazing. If you haven't been physical, then this message isn't for you. But when you do make love, you guys, it's not just, you know, having sex. It's truly connecting mind, body, and soul between the two of you. Someone likes reverse cowgirl. Someone likes it when someone grabs on the other's neck. Okay, not for everyone, but it's kind of like almost, Gemini, this connection has been sweeping them off of, you know, the lower vibrations of worries and fears, of pressures, of judgments maybe, that I was picking up on a little bit earlier, and taking them into this carefree, exciting, passionate affair between the two of you. But with the Knight of Wands, yeah, it definitely could be an in and out situation. And with the awakening, I do want to say with this as well, I don't feel this in and out situation between the two of you is going to last much longer because of the awakening. Again, I don't know if it had to end for someone to get it, or if this has just been so strong for so long, it's really hitting them over the head recently of what this is between the two of you. And especially if they're growing their consciousness and they're becoming in alignment with you, Gemini. So I feel, especially with thinking about you as the Hierophant, like if they're coming in suddenly, if they're coming in with such passion, with such excitement, with the plans, I do feel this time around they're here to stay. For those of you that this is an in and out thing. And when I said in and out, I saw the literal logo of the In and Out burger place. Someone could love that restaurant or live by one. It's not for everyone, but yeah, it's like this whole connection just gets them on fire each and every time you guys reconnect. And someone likes to use Dove lotion or Dove soap, the company Dove, obviously. So this is interesting. What they don't like about this connection is the Queen of Cups. And this could also correlate with the High Priestess, right? But, you know, what I feel, this isn't so much like you stifling, you being clingy. It's that I feel they can't control their emotions with you, Gemini. That, you know, again, like maybe they're just so clean cut, dry, to the point, maybe even detached with other people. With you, they feel so much more attached. And I wonder too, I'm getting this feeling for someone that like there is a mother wound that's being addressed and healed through this connection, whether that's on your end or their end. And I feel maybe sometimes like certain things someone does kind of remind someone of their mom. I know this is so specific, but hold on for a second. And I think, again, that it's not meant to trigger, but it's meant to heal. But someone has some sort of difficulties around that as well. But I think too, like through this awakening, they're really addressing their need and abilities to be open to love and accepting love and to be vulnerable and to receive that love from you. That has been a challenge between the two of you. Because I think for a while, Gemini, before they met you, before they went through this awakening, they kind of confused dependency with codependency. They thought that if they were to rely on someone else in a loving way, in a healthy way, that somehow that would lead to control, to toxicity. And again, that could be with the culture or with the religion or a background that someone grew up with. And if it's not so specific as culture backgrounds, it's just the generational pattern someone grew up with, right? But again, I think that's meant to heal through this, because the Queen of Cups is in the upright. If it was in the reverse, we are in problem. This is someone who emotionally manipulates, who seeks out for their own security first before all else. But no, this is in the upright. So I think, you know, someone has been struggling to be more emotionally open, emotionally available, but each and every time you guys connect, or it's as it's growing, they're healing this. It's just taking a little bit more time, or, you know, it hasn't come to full completion yet. But with this awakening, I don't think it's gonna, you know, be that much longer. Highest hopes. Now, this is what I found interesting, was the Tower card. Aries energy, Scorpio energy. Now, for those of the Geminis, the situation resonates with people who are toxic around them, who they could be family members specifically, maybe friends, who are judgmental, who are critical. I do feel like they're ready to just break down that tower of what was being built to fully, you know, if it's against their family's wishes to be with you or to move forward with you. I think they're ready to just say, F it, light the match, you know, put the gasoline on it and just walk away with the explosion, because I think it's worth cutting that part of my life or that part of myself out in order to be with Gemini. Now, for others of you too, I feel with this Tower, for their highest hopes, is to do something abrupt, to get the courage to put an end to a situation in their life in order to be fully with you. Now, that could be a thought pattern, a behavior, with what I was kind of saying before with the Queen of Cups. I'm going to clarify this card, but it feels almost as if something has to end in order for you two to be more in union with one another. And I wonder if that is quitting a job. I wonder if that is moving away from their hometown, from their family, and getting closer to you. That would cause a lot of disruption around them. Let's go ahead and see. Tell me about this Tower for their highest hope, Spirit. Okay. 5 of Swords and Temperance. Wow. So Aquarius energy is coming through here. With Temperance, Sagittarius energy, but I also feel Libra energy for me as a reader personally with that card. Yeah, I think this is all about deconstructing certain thought patterns and beliefs around your situation, around love and romance in general, breaking certain traditions, breaking certain, you know, other contracts maybe if they find themselves in. Just for someone out there, I feel like there's someone that has children with someone else, that this other third person always tries to stir the pot, tries to start crap between the two of you, and just fully getting rid of that person, or just not, you know, tolerating their BS anymore, quite frankly. And that third ex individual, especially if it's like someone's, you know, baby father, baby mother, it's draining. But I think with this, yeah, to just stop being so afraid of what is to happen, what could fall apart, what could end, and do what they're guided to do with Temperance, to heal themselves, to continue this awakening, to feel at peace with the decisions they make, and not to second guess it, or to not, it is for a lot of these people who are going through awakening, is just fully being okay with their new version and their new selves, and not having old generational patterns, traumas, beliefs hold back from what they really want. And for someone, you know, 9 of Pentacles, Virgo energy at the bottom of this is all the belief around, commitment, losing their independence, not being able to do what they want, not being able to, 100% rely on themselves. Like this whole idea of commitment is something they struggled with for a very long time, especially if they came from a place where if you're dating someone, you're expected to marry them or something like that, right? Deepest fears is Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. If it's on their end, not doing what they need to do in order to be with you, not having the resources, the courage, not putting the action forward because they still go back and forth if it's really the right thing to have. Again, that's just the ego battling the higher consciousness that you've unlocked within them, Gemini. But I think this is your fear too. They're spending too much time just trying to make a decision. You see their potential. You see that they want to be in this, that they want to have this union, but they just aren't doing enough to act on it. And the indecision is making it a lot worse and is actually just driving you away. That's your fear, I feel very strongly. Well, Gemini, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen, unfold, what are they likely to do by the end of the month in this connection, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you guys the likely outcome, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection, the purpose of it, what is meant to happen between the two of you. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where we depart, Gemini, I really hope that this has resonated with you in some way, that this has given you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Gemini, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Gemini.